almost ready to get underway. And today's starter, Clayton Kershaw. And as usual with him singing, I think we can expect plenty of strikeouts.
Yeah, Boogie's racked up over 3,000 strikeouts in his career, so expect to see more of the same in this one.
All right, ready to get underway. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Ichiro Suzuki. Swing and a ground ball. Rengifo on the run, throw to first. On the money, nice play. Time now for Dave Roberts' lineup for the Los Angeles Dodgers. An offense that emphasizes a patient approach and controlling the strike zone, and they do it better than anyone. Right now, the top on-base percentage in the league.
And the frustration that can cause for the opposing pitcher, the opposing staff, because you're not going to go through these hitters quickly. They're going to be lengthy at bats. They're going to foul off pitches and many times end up taking a close pitch for ball four that pitcher maybe thought was a third strike. So, teams like this, they could.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. It has the distance gone. That'll fire up the dugout. Her 38th of the year. It's 1-0.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. She saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. She stayed on it and got all of it.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. That catches the zone for a strike, and it's 0-1.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Kershaw, a former MVP, he features a slider, a four-seamer, a curve, and occasionally works in a splitter. And that one in the air center field. Makes the catch for the out. 2 down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
2 outs, base is empty. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Seiya Suzuki. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt.
0-1.
That missed inside. And now it's even 1-1. And that's outside.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
Ground ball up the middle. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. No throw, and they catch a break as they get a base runner at first. So a man at first. Masataka Yoshida digs in now. 4th on the National League RBI leaderboard. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Moncada pulls that one down, and that is that. Solo shot for the Dodgers this inning. It's now 1-0. You're dialed into the show. Back here with my pal Singy. And on the hill today, Kodai Senga. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Fought off foul. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Some high cheese for strike 3.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
And now it's Ahmed Rosario.
He's been on fire at the dish lately. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
Swing and a miss, strike 1.
0-1's the count.
1 out, base is empty. The 0-2. Looked like it was a little bit up.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
No, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Here's Mike Trout. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
It's 0-1. Trout with an uncharacteristic stretch of poor play lately.
Even superstars have their slumps from time to time, Boog, and he's no exception. He's too good to struggle much longer, though. I'd expect him to turn it around soon. Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
Two out, space is empty. Can't glove it cleanly. Gets off a throw. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Angels go quietly there, and it remains 1-0. Back here at Angel Stadium, second inning set to go. Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. Kershaw, a tall lefty, 225 pounds. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. And the lefty kicks, delivers. In the air, left field, down the line, and that is a foul ball. Chopped to the right side. He'll do it himself. And a quick out, number 1. Here's Mookie now. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Line drive, caught.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Will Smith in the box now. No balls and a strike. Up the middle. Dives, and he can't hang on. The throw is late, and they don't get an out on the play. Max Muncy at the dish. Tons of pop. Right now, he's 3rd in the National League in homers. Pitch misses. Ball 1. Next offering is fouled back. Kershaw deals. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Stays alive. Smith off of first with 2 away. Struck him out looking. So the Dodgers leave 1, but they still lead it 1-0. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. Here's the left fielder, Taylor Ward. Senga back to work. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, take a look at the three-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Next offering is fouled back. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And a swing and a miss. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Well, he's really dialed in, and this offense is going to have to do something to try to break that rhythm. Maybe it's square around the bunt, step out of the box, agitate him a little bit, do something that just changes what's happening right now, because at this pace it's going to be a long game, so you got to figure it out quickly.
And that one is lifted in the air. Suzuki on the move to the alley, nabs it, and that will end the inning. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Taking a look at some notable Rookie of the Year candidates this season. On the ground right side, Rengifo tosses to first and one away in the top of the 3rd.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what it was supposed to do.
Here's the second baseman. She's already homered here in this one. For Clayton Kershaw, the resume speaks for itself. One of the best pitchers of his or any generation. He's won 3 Cy Youngs, an MVP, and a guy who has really leaned on that slider as the dominant pitch for his career. She swings and lifts one to deep center field. Ranging back. Way back. Out of here. Another homer. Her second home run of the game, and they boost their lead. It's 2-0. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. He swings and fouls one off. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in here in game 1 of this 3-game set. That one finds the zone. No balls, 2 strikes.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
That's a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Up next for the Dodgers.
Stepping in, Seiya Suzuki. Reached on an infield single his first time. Swing and a foul out of play.
Well, here's a fun fact for you, Boog. Suzuki is the first Japanese-born player to homer in 3 consecutive plate appearances in the majors. Feel free to use that note in your next Cubs broadcast, buddy.
That one ripped. And an automatic double as it hops the fence.
And boy, do they catch a break. Otherwise, you're looking at runners around the bases and probably a run that scores.
So 2 in scoring position with 1 out. Masataka Yoshida, the next to hit. Golden opportunity right here. And that one is downstairs, and it's 1-0.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
2 on, 1 out. Pop up here, third base side. And it's just foul. And foul ball. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, when you throw the same pitch back to back, that's how you want to do it. Set him up in the strike zone, then extend a little bit from there and see if you can get him to chase. Nicely done with the slider right there.
There's a swing and a drive. And it is out of here. It's their second home run of the inning, and they tack on 3. It's 5-zip. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. A slider right down the middle of the plate. It's like slow motion for a hitter. You're just licking your chops, waiting for it to arrive, and you want to hit it a long way, and he did.
So 2 away with nobody on. Mookie Betts will hit next. This one high in the air to left center. Trout sizing it up. And that is that. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. And the lead is now 5-0. Let's check out some notable Cy Young candidates so far this year. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
You know, these Angels definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Next offering is in for a strike. Late with the swing there.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
3. Got him looking. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
So up next, Zach Neto. Out to short, Betts. Handles, throws to first, and a couple of quick outs. 2 down, bases empty. Next to hit, Tommy Edman. And first offering is fouled off. Chases in the dirt, slider there. Smith gathers, throws, safe at first as they can't make the play. So he's able to reach first base despite the strikeout, and that extends the inning. Kind of a tough turn of events for the defense there.
Yeah, that's maybe a little bit of a morale killer. For a second, you think you're about to go hit, but really quickly you have to refocus and be ready for the next play. We'll see if they can work around it.
Luis Rengifo gets a chance to hit here. Right through there for a strike. Swings and misses. And that is strike 2.
You know, Boog, every team has a hitters meeting pregame, but this lineup seems way too anxious.
That's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. Welcome back, and now on the mound to start the 4th, Jack Kachanowicz.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
Smith now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there.
You know, these Dodgers doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
Muncy digs in. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
There's a strike. Liner, and this could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. Muncy into second. It's a double.
Good piece of hitting, going the other way with that pitch to beat the shift. You know, not a lot of guys are willing to do that, even with the shift on, because they're looking to pull the ball with authority. But it's a pretty easy hit if you want it.
And stepping in is the speedy Ichiro Suzuki. And that one wrapped foul. Suzuki with some struggles at the plate recently, not uncommon for rookies. Muncy, the runner at second with one away.
You know, Boog, at the start of my career, I got only 3 hits in my first month, but I kept at it, and I finished the year hitting 300. I know he's going through it a bit right now, but he's capable of figuring it out.
Lined into left center, and that should be extra bases. Coming home. He'll score. Around second now, going for 3. The relay, not in time. He's safe.
He quickly went from hitter to base runner. Love when guys make that transition, and he's got speed to put on a show.
Standing in is the power-hitting second baseman. So here's the player that is, I think, right now the favorite to win. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Runner in from third to extend their lead. It's an RBI single, and they're pulling away up by 7 now. 1 down. Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Line drive. Trout puts it away, and there's 2 down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Seiya Suzuki. He's a guy who does it all. Kochanowicz throws to first, and she's back in on a dive. Runner takes off. That's in for a strike. Safe at second, and she easily steals the bag. She reaches 40 stolen bases on the season with that bag. And he hits a ground ball right side. They limit the damage here. They get 2 runs. Back for more of the Freeway Series. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the DH, Ahmed Rosario. And first offering is fouled off.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
Grounds one to short. Over to first. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th. Here's Trout. Grounded out his first time up. This one popped up. Betts settles under it and makes the catch. And there's 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. And now it's the Angels cleanup batter, Taylor Ward. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, He could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Strike two.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
On the ground right side. Freeman takes it himself, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. 3 up, 3 down for him there. Back in Anaheim, top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Masataka Yoshida. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. The relay throw. The tag out. And here's Freddie Freeman. He's already homered here in this one. That one the other way, and there's a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
1 gone, runner at first. Mookie Betts will make his way to the plate. And a foul ball. Kochanowicz, 24 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2019. In the air, center field. Trout settles under it. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there are 2 outs. And up to the plate is Will Smith. 1 for 2. And first offering is fouled off. Freeman leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Hit on the ground to short. Neto. And that is the inning. No runs. Back for more of the Freeway Series. So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound. Yusei Kikuchi.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
That one fouled off.
You know, these Angels, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Caught him looking for the K. And next for the Angels, Nolan Schanuel. He's 0 for 1. And that one lifted in the air center field. Suzuki makes the grab on the run.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Moncada, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. The 0-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Some heat there at 98 miles an hour. Offense. Back for more of the Freeway Series. Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
Kochanowicz back to work. Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here. His 32nd of the year. It's 8-0. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Now the Angels manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Jack Kachanowicz. Now on the bump, Kyle Hendricks.
Well, he struggled quite a bit, so this is another opportunity to get on the right track. He's given up more than one hit per inning pitch so far this season.
And now here is Ichiro Suzuki.
You know, these Dodgers, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've been absolutely smashing the baseball. They've racked up a bunch of hits, and 8 have gone down for extra bases. All over that one right there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
So digging in, number 0. And the way she's going in this one, we've been waiting for her spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone. Stop what you're doing right now. This player's got 2 home runs already. Now she's going for number 3. And 8 extra base hits is a big number, and it's pretty clear the offense is just feeding off each other at this point. Confidence is contagious.
Suzuki aboard here at first with nobody out. On the ground to second, might be 2. Whips it to first. Now 1 gone in the top of the 6th.
Now batting, the designated hitter, shohei.
And now Shohei Ohtani. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. Scorched to center. No doubt about it. That is long gone. Second home run of the inning for him. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 10-0. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. He got on plane with that high fastball, and look how his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Absolutely crushed that pitch.
So 1 out, nobody on. Here's a big power threat. Seiya Suzuki. Here's a high chopper. Moncada. Throw to first in time. 2 down, base is empty. Masataka Yoshida steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 1 for 3. On the ground, Rengifo sends it to first. That ends the frame. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 10-zip. Major League Baseball is on the show. This game's a bit of a blowout, Singy. Let's talk. A new pitcher in the game, Yuki Matsui. He's pitching on 2 days rest.
Back to the real again. What they say.
And first offering is fouled off. Do you remember when Tim Kirkjian ran in the sausage race in Milwaukee?
No, I didn't see that one.
Yeah. Yeah, they used one of the kid-size ones.
You know, this isn't exactly a mascot race, but I love what they do in Atlanta with the freeze. I wanted to race the freeze at one point. I don't think my hamstrings could hold up for it now.
I feel like 5 years ago you could have handled the freeze. It would have been on the ground to third. Throw on to Freeman. 1 up, 1 down. Tommy Edman at the plate. Swings and misses. 0-1.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Next offering is in for a strike. The Dodgers up big in this one here in the bottom of the 6th. And that one popped in the air left field. Yoshida. 2 away. So the lineup flips over. Luis Rengifo now at the plate. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Late with the swing there.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Got him. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. So they go quietly there. 7th inning coming up. Back here at Angel Stadium. Now here is Freddie Freeman. Right side. Rengifo throws to first in time, and Freeman is retired. Here's Mookie now. 0 for 3 in this one. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No throw. He's in safely, and now there's a runner at first. So a man aboard, Will Smith to the plate. That pitch gets the corner. 0-1. That's towards center. Trout is there. Hauls it in for the out. 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman.
Here comes Max Muncy. He's already homered in this game. And a foul ball. Betts, the runner at first with 2 gone. And there's a foul ball. Two outs. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Runner puts on the brakes at second. So it's first and second with 2 out. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing.
Jose Suarez takes over on the mound.
He's averaging more than 1 hit allowed per inning pitched this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
Suzuki stands in now, looks at that one inside. First and second, 2 down. Here in the top half of inning number 7. There's the strike.
1-1.
Out there to center. And it drops in. Now a long throw home. But it's offline. And the lead continues to grow.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. These days, most outfielders play pretty deep, and I'm not sure if that was a factor there or not, but off the bat, you're thinking it's going to be a pop-out, and it just kind of nestled into that spot where no one was able to get to it.
Now, number 0. Fastball for a strike. This one in the air center field. Trout is there. Squeezes it. And that's the 3rd out. 1 run in the inning. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Kenta Maeda.
Coming on to face a righty here, and he's been fantastic against him this year. His numbers in those matchups are very good.
Foul ball. Next offering is in for a strike. Slider misses outside.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The 1-2. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. And now batting, Mike Trout, having more success against left-handed pitching this season, as might be expected. And there's a strike. Maeda is what you're looking for in a good reliever. The ball stays in the ballpark. It's so hard to square him up. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Yeah, he stays out of the middle and pitches either at the bottom or at the top on the edges. And because of that, if you do get it in the air, it's usually just a high fly ball. And when it's down in the zone, it's on the ground.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And now Taylor Ward. Still no hits on the board. 1 out away from taking the no-no into the 8th. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. He's so consistent that the manager basically could look at it like he's got 3 outs sitting in his pocket. That shortens the game. Swings through the sweeper.
When he takes the mound, you feel like, hey, this inning is wrapped or this ball game is over. He's just that good, and you can see it in opposing hitters as well.
Swings through it for the K. And he strikes out the side in the 7th.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
You softly cause you're like the gas tank over Mr. Softies in the winter, they ain't feeling you. See, every time you see me, I got something new.
Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. Dives, but it falls. Could be extra bases. Ohtani around second, headed for third. The relay, safe, and that's his 3rd hit. Seiya Suzuki getting ready to hit. He's been a great free agent sign. That one ripped right center field. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Masataka Yoshida. Swung on, belted. That one back there. Gone. A 2-run homer. That's his 50th career homer. And they add a pair. It's 14-0.
That's just a great feeling as a hitter. You let the ball travel, tracked it pretty nicely. He's almost beat there, but he gets the bat head in time, and it's true enough to stay fair. I mean, that's a good...
Hans Kraus on to pitch here.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Ward pulls it down and he makes the catch. One down. Here's Mookie Betts. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out and he makes all the plays. Up the middle, a sliding stop, throw to first, and that's a great play for the out.
We saw a few skills on display there for the out. Technique was great, reaction time was there, and the slide was smooth. Watching that play come together was really fun.
Two outs, base is empty. Next up, the Dodgers catcher, Will Smith. First-round pick out of Louisville in 2016. That one is absolutely belted. That's down. One hops off the wall. And he's in at second with a two-out double.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Everything was mechanically sound with that swing right there. I mean, that's pretty much what you're wanting to replicate with every rep you take. You want good balance, barrel directly to the baseball, and good long extension after contact out in front of home plate. Man, there are a lot of doubles in a swing like that.
So two down. Here's Muncy to hit.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
And first offering is fouled off. Smith stands at second with two gone. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Ward makes the catch, and that is that. But they strike for three in the inning. Two on this two-run home run. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. You're watching the Freeway Series on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the catcher, Logan O'Hoppe. And this lineup is still hitless as we begin the 8th. And that drops in for a strike. Maeda, 6'1" righty, 36 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Comes up empty.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Down on strikes, looking for the second straight plate appearance.
Oh, tough night at the dish. Punching out for the 3rd time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable at the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now. Not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. He'll have some adjustments to make.
And first offering is fouled off. Right through there for a strike. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a ball popped up. Under it. Corrals it. 2 away now. So just 4 more outs to get through, and the tension is building in the ballpark right now.
Yeah, and we can feel it in the booth. He's got these hitters locked up.
Moncada stands in now and watches strike 1. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And the Angels are gone. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
Number 51.
Kraus back to work. Swing and a ball popped up. Neto gets under it. Makes the grab. 1 down. Now the number 2 hitter. She's one of the faster runners just by pure sprint speed in the majors. That one inside. 1-0. Hit hard on the ground to short. On to first. 2 up, 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Looking to complete the cycle with a double. On a line out towards center. And that'll do it. Last chance for the home team. New pitcher for the Dodgers, Yu Darvish.
And he's had his struggles so far this year, as you can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
And first offering is fouled off.
Can only imagine the nerves that some of the defensive players have right now. You got to have the mindset, I want the ball hit to me, but in front of that, you hope that he strikes the hitter out.
3 outs from a no-hitter. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Edman, batting with 1 down, takes a strike.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take, gets ahead in the count.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Angels with only 1 out left. And now, Luis Rengifo. And the no-hit bid comes down to this. 1 more out to get. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
A chance for the no-no right here. One strike away. On the ground to short, and it gets through for a hit. Their first of the ball game. So they finally get their first hit in this one, and that puts an end to the combined no-hitter bid.
Yeah, and that combined no-no doesn't have the same prestige as a solo one, but you have to give credit to these pitchers for coming in, putting on a great performance so far, but now all attention goes towards getting a W in this ballgame.
Rosario at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. They're down to their final strike. Rengifo off of first with 2 away.
Ball 1.
In the dirt.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Two outs. Got him, and that's the ball game.
This team secures a winning season with the W today, and regardless of what else happens the rest of the way, you know that you're a winning ball club. So a little bit of pressure off, put your foot on the gas, and just see where you can finish from this point on.
14-zip at the end of this one. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout for Chris Singleton.
Because it's all my